We are at the Strasburg Railroad here in Strasburg, Pennsylvania. We're going to be going on a ride on the train here in just a little bit. I'll take you through the village, take a look, and then take you on the train with us. You can hear the whistle off in the distance. I can hear the whistle off in the distance. This is where it'll pull into, and that's pretty cool. They have a 9 3/4 on the sign. All you Harry Potter fans will know that. And so this is really great. They have different stores. There's a place to eat. It looks like we are all decorated for the holidays. The Strasburg Railroad has been here since 1832. That's pretty neat. So this store here is a toy store. There is a lot of Thomas the Train in there, and you can see there's a playground off in the distance there. And this is pretty cool. These are cranky cars. I think this time of year, so it's October and the kids are back in school, this may only be open on the weekends, but that's kind of fun. Old-timey car over there. They have a souvenir and gifts general store. Cool spider web. And looks like they're all decorated here for the holidays, but I've been here before in the summer, and this is just where some people come out and sing prior to the train leaving. Oh, this is, look at this, how spooky. Mortuary. That's fun. The water tower. No. This is the restaurant that's here. It's just a quick serve, hot dogs, hamburgers, sandwiches. And you see some people sitting outside, but there's some seating inside too. And then the ticket booth is just down here ahead. We're gonna get our tickets to hop on the train. It just left. We're a little bit, I think it usually goes on the hour. So it just left maybe about 10 minutes ago. So we have a few minutes. Oh, a little more than that. The next train we're gonna get on is the noon train. And this is where you can get some old-timey pictures. The setup is fun here. Right across the street is the Railroad Museum of Pennsylvania. We had done a video there when they had a model train show, but you can see some of the trains outside there across the street. If you're in the area, that is a great museum. If you're, fans of trains, they have everything in there. Really cool to see. Here is a sign. These are the different cars that you can ride in. They let us know today that the president's car is not on the track, but the first class parlor, the first class lounge, the dining car, coach, and open air is all open today. We're going to be going in the coach class because the window's open, and this way I can get some video.
Yeah, I think that's the first. If that's in, that's the first time I've seen one.
To think the price of chicken's high enough now. What'll I do on a beautiful night? If some nice young fella should call.
I guess they have pretty enough.
I did my days.
Can hear the whistle blowing. The train is coming back into the station.
Ladies and gentlemen, your attention please. Train number 110 to Susquehanna is now arriving at track number 2. For your safety, please stay clear of the tracks on the bricks by the cement walkway. Allow passengers to disembark the train before you attempt to board.
Back on the bricks,
The next train
please.
leaving will be train 120, the name and place limited, departing the station at 12 p.m.
Excuse me?
Again, for your safety, please stand back away from the train as it comes into the station. Please stand back away from the train as it comes into the station. Thank you.
So as I said, we purchased the coach car. So this is one of them. These have nice seats in them. And there is an open baggage area in the back. You can see where the service dogs are back there, so you can go stand there as well. And then we have our window here that we'll be able to see out of. Here we go.
Enjoy your ride.
music playing inside.
This area of Lancaster was settled in the very early 1700s, and Route 741, which is off to your right, was originally a Conestoga wagon train, opened around 1710. It led from Philadelphia to the Indian outpost at Carlisle, just west of Strasburg. The Elizabeth house that'll soon be coming up on the right side of the train is built around 1774, originally the home of O'Neill's Brewery. West we find Conestoga, its provisions, introduced as a meeting area.
Corn maze. You can see someone up in the top in case someone, I guess, gets lost. Some people in there. Now what you're seeing, this is on both sides of the tracks.
On a regular schedule. Another place just so happens to be in our East Strasburg yard. Certainly no automobiles. No, sir, this farmer drives a buggy. And there are plenty of big horses, mules, and pulling hands to help our farming. In addition to dairy cattle, the produce consists of corn, wheat, rye, hay, barley, soybeans, alfalfa, and the famous Lancaster County leaf tobacco. Now, these are peaceful and prosperous people contributing greatly to the farm economy of Lancaster County, and we're very proud to have them as our neighbors. Years ago, in the Second Valley off to your right used to be a narrow gauge railroad, the Lancaster, Oxford, and Southern. But we used to call her Little Old and Slow. It's believed that the scrappers took up the rail so quickly that it stranded old number 6 out on a line with no way to get back. Now, although long since abandoned, sometimes when we blow our whistle for Carpenter's Crossing, the ghost of the old LONS train will answer us back. So, folks, as we come to a stop here, I want you to listen very, very closely. And we'll see if we can hear that ghost's whistle answer our whistle today. Be honest with me. Which one of you said echo? No, that is not an echo, folks. We paid Echoes $27.50 a day just to do that for us. That makes her the highest paid employee on our railroad. And nobody's actually ever seen that ghost, but somebody keeps cashing those paychecks. Carpenter's Crossing next, Carpenter.
If you look up ahead, you can see the train, the engine disconnecting. It's going to come past us
Just as a reminder, folks, I ask you
to
please stay in
connect
car that you
to the
rode
other
in on
side of the
and
train.
Do not pass between the platforms of the cars. I do understand we are stopped here at Paradise, Pennsylvania, but since we are moving our locomotive and our cars may suddenly shift, we once again ask you to please stay in the car that you rode in on and do not pass between the platforms of the cars. Thank you.
We are moving, and now that the engine has reattached, we are just heading back to where we started in Strasburg, Pennsylvania. This is a picnic area that the railroad maintains, all of the picnic tables. On the return here, they're going to stop so you can get off and picnic, and the kids can play, and they'll pick you up on the next train.
Just wait for us to pick up these folks here, and then we'll be on our way. Thank you.
This side is much more picturesque. Such
For East Strasburg, all aboard.
This is the other side of the street where I was pointing out when we were on the other side. This is all a play area for families and kids. So much fun. Looks like a barn and grill. Looks like a restaurant. Like you can rent a spot for a campfire. This is cherry Crest. I've seen a couple of signs for that. I'm not quite sure what the full name is. Hayride, maybe. Restaurant right up here. The Cabooses are a motel, so you can stay here and eat here, and we're actually going to be heading here on our way out of the train area. We just got off the train, and now the engine is switching around to the back, now front of the train, to head out on the next trip at 1 o'clock. So they're doing their checks and whatever they need to do, and then they will connect the engine back to the train.